While working away in my cabin, I've had a lot of time to dive into Andrew Huberman's materials. I mean, we're talking hours every day. No distractions, just pure focus. But here's the thing, I didn't use any complicated methods. Instead, I used some simple, fun techniques that allowed me to remember over 150 of his videos. Yep, you heard that right. Today I'm going to share those techniques with you, including what I do before, during, and after memorizing. Let's dive in. Let's kick things off with one of my favorite techniques, the memory palace. Imagine taking a place you know well, or an imaginary world you create, and attaching things you need to remember to different spots. It's like turning your surroundings into a mental sticky note system. The reason this works so well is that our brains love visuals and familiarity. The more you revisit these mental spaces, the stronger those memories become. Now, onto the second key point, repetition. I know, you've heard it a million times. Practice makes perfect. Repetition strengthens those neural connections. But here's the kicker, don't cram. You'll only stress yourself out. Instead, take mini breaks. During these breaks, your brain processes what you've learned at warp speed 10 to 20 times faster. And fun fact, doing nothing during these breaks can spark creativity. Yep, 40% of creative ideas pop up when we're just chilling. What are you doing? Nothing? You bored? No. I'm sparking my creativity. Okay. If you are struggling to remember something, try turning it into a story. We remember stories because they are emotionally charged. As Dr. Wendy Suzuki points out, emotions boost memory by involving the amygdala, which influences the hippocampus, our brain's memory center. And speaking of the amygdala, it's like our brain's alarm system. When something important happens and adrenaline is raised in your body, it signals the hippocampus to remember everything leading up to that event. Still not remembering your memory palace? Make it weird, wild, and extreme. This taps into the peak end rule by Daniel Kahneman. I swear to God, you will remember that face. When should you memorize? Whenever you've got it scheduled, or during mindless chores like washing dishes or doing laundry. Now let's talk about some hacks to supercharge your memory skills. Exercise, the ultimate memory enhancer. According to Dr. Andrew Huberman, exercising before or after memorizing is a game changer. If you exercise before, those neuromodulators are already in your system, boosting memory. If you exercise after, the amygdala kicks in, marking the memories as important. Spaced repetition is also key. The forgetting curve shows that the more you review something, the less often you'll need to. I follow this system. Meditation is another tool for boosting cognition. Dr. Wendy Suzuki says just 13 minutes a day can do wonders. Then there is caffeine, great for raising epinephrine and keeping you alert. And let's not forget creatine monohydrate. Studies show it can boost memory by around 10%. And of course, great sleep is crucial. Everything you learn gets consolidated while you sleep. Skip sleep and your cognitive performance takes a 20 to 40% hit, according to Dr. Matthew Walker. I've got a whole video on getting great sleep. Now that you've got all these techniques down, it's time to talk about them over and over. Annoy your friends with your new knowledge until they roll their eyes and say, "Not this again." The more you talk about it, the more it sticks. Maybe they'll even start calling you Winnie Huberman or Andrew Huberman. Who knows? This wouldn't be complete without a little real talk. What if you miss a day or don't get enough sleep? Aim for 70 to 80% consistency. Life happens, just get back on track as soon as you can. In Atomic Habits, it said that one day off is fine, never miss twice. So there you have it. With these tips, you'll be well on your way to becoming your own Winnie Winnerman? And since we talked about how crucial sleep is for memory, check out this video I made. Come on, just click it, man.